Yo, what's up guys? Troy back you guys again with another video. Today's video is going to be on the Spring Summer 2020 Week 8 drop list for Supreme. This is the week that all the summer tees are dropping. I'm excited. Not all of the items are out yet, but there's a majority of them out, so let's get into it. So I'm going to be going through a drop list from the most upvoted item on Supreme community and then go all the way down to the most disliked item, and then we'll go in that order. Alright, so first up we have the straw mat, and this is one of the coolest items to drop this week, and it's one of my favorite items too. It's the most upvoted item right now. It comes in black and red. It looks like it's going to be pretty large according to dimensions. We have 76.3 inches by 27, so this isn't a small item. This is probably a little reminiscent to me of the bamboo curtains that dropped a while back. I know it's not the same thing, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this item. I'm not sure if the entire straw mat is going to be woven properly, so you might get the S a little distorted or some of the letters might not exactly line up, just like how the bamboo curtains were. But let's see how that goes. This is the most upvoted item. Definitely gonna fly really quick and definitely something I might go for, just depending on the price point. I don't expect this to go for way too much, but it really depends. This could be a hitter depending on the price point. If it's around like $90, which I do expect it to be something around 80 to 90, and that's considering it to be in the mid-range right now, I would be really shook if this was like $40, and definitely this is a must cop. But if it's like $200 or something like that, then definitely this is not an item I'm gonna go for, and I'm gonna go on for something else probably this week. And there's a lot of summer tees, so let's go off with the first one. The first one up is probably the most popular one and the second most upvoted item, which is the chrome logo tee. Now this tee is pretty much a Supreme logo, a little bit slanted in a chrome metallic font, comes in various colors. Overall, this is a very simple tee, has a big Supreme spell out on it, so definitely gonna sell out really quick. It's not a box logo, but anything with a huge Supreme spell out on it usually does well. So this is definitely one of those tees that if you are gonna try to compete with bots for, you're gonna have to be really quick. This isn't a double card item. This is one of those single cards, quick and go. And overall, spring tees, summer tees, they're doing really good. I'm seeing the rest of the tees too. There's so many options out there, so if you're just getting this tee for a resale sake and you're going manual, honestly, it might be a little hard, but there are some really cool items for the personal this week going down later on the list. Next up, we have the sailboat item. Now this reminds me kind of like the painting that's in the background of The Simpsons. I know it's not the exact same. Looking at the t-shirt, it kind of has that same font. I know the gaming guy talked about it, or Robert as he goes by now, he talked about how the font is very similar to the Supreme's tee with the 3 girls on the front from last season. But honestly, overall the font is very similar to it, but overall the t-shirt is a lot better. It's straightened out so that everything is centered and perfectly aligned. It looks like there's 2 clouds slash spaceships in the background. Can't really tell. Looks like spaceships more than clouds to me, like UFOs. And then you got the little sail ship in the front. This is probably one of the more popular tees, kind of like a classic Supreme design. Really like how these tees are going so far, and honestly, so far so good. Let's go on to the next item. Next up, we have the chrome logo skateboard. Now similar to the chrome logo t-shirt, this is the exact same design except on a deck. Huge Supreme spell out in 3 colors, black, purple, and yellow, kind of like a Lakers yellow. So overall, this is going to do really well because it has a huge Supreme spell out on it. In terms of resale, if you get the whole deck set, even though it's online, you can't go in stores and get it somehow. If you get the whole deck set, honestly, it has some good value to it, especially because it's a full spell out on there, and overall these items are pretty good. It's a sick item to hang up in a hypebeast type of room. So if you have a room and you hang up skateboards, or if you actually skate, overall you could probably use any deck, but this is a pretty cool item if you want to flex with a big Supreme on the bottom of it. But I see people hanging this up in the room. Overall, good item, big spell out, and obviously it's probably going to do well for resale as well. So next up, we have the crossover hooded sweatshirt, and this one here instantly reminds me of the Lakers font on it, and they didn't do a yellow and purple colorway. If they did that, that would have flew right away. But they have some decent colors here, colors that you don't usually see, and color patterns as well. The natural one looks dope, and natural usually tends to do like the more hype colorways in spring summertime, but overall the black one is super clean. All the colors are super good. If they're going for a personal, this is a really good Supreme hoodie in terms of a personal item to go for. Overall, if I could go for this item, I would go for personal. I expect retail to be $148, $2 under free shipping. So if you're going for this, make sure to add something else to cart, maybe some socks, some underwear, who knows. Just add that, throw this in the cart if you want it for the personal, and check out right away. Free shipping, no regrets, and overall super clean design. Looks like it is embroidered in there. If it's embroidered, honestly, that would be super cool and super dope, but it might just be screen printed. Either way, super dope item and definitely worth going for the personal collection. Next up, we have the cartoon sweater, and then the character on the cartoon sweater is Huckleberry. So this is a show from 1958. I had to actually Google and look up when the year of the show was, just because I knew it was a pretty old show, but I didn't know it was that old. Anyways, we got Huckleberry cartoon sweater over here. They didn't officially say it's Huckleberry, but if you look at the design, it looks exactly like Huckleberry on it. The color one is probably going to do better and sell out quicker than the black and white one. Black and white one's probably more wearable, but the Huckleberry print with all color on it is pretty cool and pretty dope to have. Next up we have the Time Tee. Now this is pretty much a simple Supreme tee that says Supreme and Time and has landscape on it. It's nothing special about it. They have it displayed here on yellow, and honestly, it's a simple tee. If you want a Supreme tee, this is not going to sell out right away. This is like probably like a third or fourth card type of item if you're trying to stock up on all the tees, so you don't have to worry about this one selling out right away. If this is your favorite tee, trust me, just go get it. Go on the site right away, click your size, you'll be fine. You can add 1 or 2 things to cart if you want more than this item, but this shouldn't be the first item you're trying to add to cart or a first cart type of checkout. And next up we have the big letter water short, and honestly this is one of the better water shorts I've dropped in a long time. I like the black, red, and white one. It's kind of a more standout flex piece to me. I just like it has a little bit of red in there. Red with Supreme always hits. And then the other one isn't bad too, but my personal favorite out of the two is the black, white, and red. It's a little more wearable. You can just throw on a white tee, a black tee, and this is kind of like that summer flex. If we have a summer this year, who knows? But this is overall a great water short. Not going to be the quickest sellout time, so if you're not a small, you'll be fine, but if you are small, probably go for this right away if you're not going for anything else. Next up we have the Dinosaur tee, and now this isn't the most fan favorite tee, but it's one of my favorite tees. I like the design, and for the life of me I can't figure out where this dinosaur is from. It looks so damn familiar, but I can't tell. Overall, the dinosaur is flexing with the S logo cap on him, has a little Supreme spell out under it, has all the classic elements of a classic Supreme tee, but it's just not a fan favorite. And what can you do? I like it though. If you guys like it, I think black is probably going to be one of the better colorways, and it's going to go hard. If we have a summer this year, you know, this is one of the flex pieces for me. I don't know if I'll be going for it because I don't know if I want to spend that money right now, but if I did, I would go for this t-shirt right here in the size small. And who knows, you could wear this flex in the house if you're lounging around if we don't have a summer. You can flex on your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, anyone in your house. You know, just go ahead flex with this shirt. It's a nice Supreme spell out. There's a lot of good tees this time. I'm actually pretty impressed how Supreme has been doing with the summer tees in the second drop. Next up we have the new era gem beanies. Now I don't usually wear any of the beanies. I look like a bucket in a beanie, but it is what it is. Overall new era, so you know it's gonna fit well, has gems on it. Not my personal style, but a lot of people do like it. Supreme spell out. Pretty much a nice little flex addition if you want gems on your beanie. So if you want to flex with that little bit of shine to it, I don't know who's wearing a beanie right now, but if you are, there you go. New era beanies, great fit to them. Overall, let's go on to the next item. Now we have the everything is tee, and I'm not trying to swear just because I want to monetize this video. So next up we have this tee. I swear every single season Supreme drops some like really depressing thing, or like everything is F the world this, F the world that, but it's pretty much another generic tee from Supreme from back in the day that they would do every single season, repeat it, and yeah, not a good tee at all. It's not the most disliked tee, but it's not my favorite tee at all. Going on to the big letter track jacket, it looked better on the shorts than it does on the jacket. The jacket looks kind of repetitive, like it's been done before, but on the shorts it looks a little better. So I'm not going to waste much time on that. Same 2 colors as the shorts. Next up we have the Morphed Tee. Now I see this in the rainbow colorway, but it does look better in black. I've seen some leaks online, and it does look a lot better in black. But the print on the back with all the stamps kind of kills it for me. I don't know what it is, but overall you're getting 2 prints on it, so why not? Looks super cool in black. Overall, it's not the best tee in the whole rainbow multicolor, but seems like one of the rainbow patterns is available on the Dinosaur tee as well, and might be available on a few other tees. So if you like this tie-dye rainbowish like design here, it's gonna look cool on some of the t-shirts. Hopefully they're doing all the designs, because I think the Supreme spell out chrome logo would look so sick with the tie-dye design on it, but who knows if they do that. Next up we have the Jacquard logo 6-pan, so another dad hat, basically a denim dad hat, and it's just a simple dad hat, not my favorite, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. Now this tee is pretty downvoted, and it's the most downvoted tee so far, the Dragon tee, but it reminds me of one of those old PlayStation 1 video games. Like when I look at this, I literally think of my old PlayStation 1. I swear I had a game that looked something like this, and I don't know what they're copying, but it looks like they're copying like an old video game cover and just replace Supreme in the hand. This Dragon looks pretty dope. Overall it's a good tee. It might go up in value over time because the graphic is really cool, but I don't think it's a fan favorite, so you might be holding on to this tee for a long time if you're going for any resale for this t-shirt. It's probably going to be one of those tees you have to raffle off, and that's probably the route you're going to have to go for this t-shirt here. And who knows if you'll be able to fill up that raffle, but if you're trying to add to cart all the tees, then this is probably one of the tees I would add, because it has a nice spell out on it, nice big logo on it, and it's something that in time might go up in value. I'm not going to guarantee that because I don't know. Overall the graphic is good though, reminds me of an old video game. And the final 2 items we have up here are the overalls, and then we have the Patchwork Hooded Jacket. Now the Patchwork Hooded Jacket is not as bad as the overalls. The only overalls that are probably going to be a flex are the pink ones. I can see Jacob Star pulling up on Instagram and going crazy with a crazy for probably strange loves on the feet with these in the overalls, doing like some crazy fit. and who knows, I can see him pulling that off, but not for everyday wear for any regular person out there or any other Instagrammer. I can see him going for that color, but besides that, nothing else. And then going on to the Patchwork Hooded jacket, it's honestly a nice jacket, but not something I'm going to be going for. Might be a little more expensive, especially because it's a patchwork. I'm looking at the inside of it. It looks pretty good. The construction looks great, but overall not going to be something I go for. And the multicolor one, or the one that has more than one color on it, is probably going to be the more popular one. Alright, that is it for this week's drop list, guys. Let me know which ones you guys like down in the comment section below. And I think I'll be going for a few of the summer tees or helping my friends cart some of them. But overall, it's a nice summer tee collection. Way better than part 1 in my opinion. And that is it for the drop list, guys. And I'll get back to you guys with a live cop hopefully this week on Thursday. And make sure you guys are washing your hands, staying safe. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.